to record that as well. Alright, so we have the throttle quadrant right here. Alright, I've already talked about some basics and we'll get into them later. So this is where you're going to pull it out from. But I cannot wait, folks. Oh my goodness. It's like opening up a brand new computer, essentially. If I can get this sleeve out. This might be a little bit more challenging than I thought, guys. Nope, it's not. I'm just being a moron. I'm being somebody who's very brainless tonight. Okay. So, there's the cover. I'll explain that later. Alright? For you guys down there, I will explain some of the features on here later, but we'll get into that later. Okay? Like some people say, it's not important. You guys are. Okay. So, there's a little tab here. You're going to pull that out. You're then going to lift this like this. Okay. So, from the very get-go, there's foam. Alright? I'm going to leave this like this. There's foam. Okay, and I believe that's where the actual thing is. So, you get two small boxes. One of them says commercial. Okay. Lift you guys up a little bit. Commercial. Alright, so. Smells like new product. Look at that. There you go. They already give you enough for a 747. Let me show you what it looks like out of the box. Okay, that's what it looks like out of the box, like that. Okay. That's your toga switch right there. Okay, and that's your thrust reverser right there. And it feels like it. Like right here is where I have to resist and keep pulling. Remember on the other one, it was like right out here where my finger is, like the actual lever went click. This, you kind of actually have to use some force to it. I mean, I like that. Okay. All right. Now for the speed brake lever. There you go. Just says speed brake. It says speed brake. Okay. And then your general flap lever. Your aviation flap lever. Okay? Alright, that's commercial. This is general aviation. And the general aviation is a smaller box. This is what general aviation looks like. You got your prop, you got your mixture, and you got your throttle. And each of them, the throttle, has, I believe, they're either going to be toga switches or autopilot disengage. Okay? It says go around. So it's going to be your go around button by default. Okay? And I'm almost positive you can go ahead and, you know, do these differently. So these ones do not have them. Okay? The black ones are the only ones that do. Okay? And then your red ones as well. Okay? These have some build to them. I mean, they're not light, but they're not exactly heavy, right? So this side does not have it. Only one of them do, which is this one. So this one would go on all the way on the outside. Okay? That is your general aviation package. Alright. Are you ready for this? Oh boy. You're going to get some brochures. This one is the manual Throttle Quadrant book. It's the white. Okay. You're going to get some partner offers. Basically, they're going to try to sell you other products. okay? Let me just briefly show you guys. They will give you some free flight instruction for 6 months. They're going to try to sell you on X-Plane 11. They're going to try to sell you on X-Plane Flying Course, Virtual Cockpit, Pilot Edge. So it's a lot of stuff that you could actually get into if you wanted to fly. That's what it's here for. So yeah, check that out. I thought it was just going to be, hey, why don't you purchase Microsoft Flight Simulator? Oh, no, it's actually got some good stuff in here. Check it out, folks. All right. And then you have your mounting pad, your mounting bracket. This looks pretty big, pretty thick. Right here, you would, get it to stand on its own, that sort of thing. This, I think, has a sticker to keep it, solid. Yes, it does. And it's a rubberized sticker, so it's not going anywhere, okay? And then that little thing, that gizmo, which kind of pops out, sticks out, is going to go underneath here to keep it all in place. So I'll talk about that later, okay? Because you're here to see this. And then you've got some clamps right here. Again, this is all from the box, guys. And you're going to get a USB-C type cable. Now, you can probably say, oh, I can just go buy some cables elsewhere online. You can, but it's always good to have manufacturer supplied cables. Just works better that way. And a little bit of a side note here for you guys. All right. If the cable you're currently using does go faulty, one thing that's kind of a trick, just tell them, hey, look, it's not working. Often in times, I'm telling you this because I worked in customer service, they'll say, keep the cable, we're sending you a new one. So you can get 2 for the price of 1. And you now have a spare cable on the side, if it works with another device you own. And nowadays, USB Type-C is pretty common. Thanks, Apple. Alrighty, this is the kahuna. This is what you're here for, folks. Let's do this. You ready? Okay. So, it's all wrapped in a big old plastic bag. It's pretty big, pretty legit. Alrighty. I always keep the plastic packaging and all that good stuff so that if I need to later, I can do it. This is it, guys. This is the stuff. Oh, wow. The trim wheel tactile feel is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. It feels just like a trim wheel. So one of the things you need to know is it's not a motorized wheel. When you fly, it's not going to spin. Okay? It's not going to do that. There are... I'm going to turn this around so you can see this. And I need to show you this too. Okay. So, let me turn on this so you can see. Right here is your autopilot switches, right? You've got your heading, your nav, your approach, your altitude, vertical speed, and IAS, and your autopilot's right here. This is your flap lever right here for general aviation. Okay, so I just pushed. It is spring-loaded. So when you push and let go, it springs back. Okay, right here, you're going to indicate what you're using. And it will go from IAS to CRS to HDG to VS to altimeter, all that good stuff. So it's as if you're basically saying, okay, now... I'm going to pre-tell you I'm using this mode. Now push it, and then decrease it, and then enable it. Okay? This right here, okay, right there, is your gear lever up and down. And this right here, when you get it powered, is going to light up. It's going to be red when it's in motion, and green when it's all the way up, and green when it's all the way down. Okay? Now... These are basically covers. They're dust covers for you. And you're going to put your throttles and stuff of that sort on there. So let's say you're not using all 4, right? You're going to cover one of them because you want to keep the dust out of the sockets. Okay, this is your selector rocker switch. Okay, if you want to turn them all off, you can. And then there was that mounting little hole I was talking about. Okay? And so the bottom is kind of a plastic-like feel. This is kind of a plastic-like feel. Now, this is more rubberized, so it'll help you. And then this right here is going to help you lock it in place. Right back here. Okay? So I'm going to take this plastic off. Right there. And I hope you guys heard the ASMR. Now, the weight of this is not heavy by what you would think. Like, it's not as heavy as a computer, but it definitely is a little heavier than my other Throttle Quadrant. Okay? So, what I will most likely be doing, and guys, I'm going to have to sort all this out later. My thing is a mess. Okay. I'm going to have to move this over. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put this right on my desk like so. Okay? And it's just going to fit there. Okay? Let's just put it right here for giggles. Alright? So that's what it looks like, guys. You got your trim wheel right here. God, the tactile feel. The flap lever. Alright, so let me get the clamp on here. Okay. I know you guys want to see this all go down right here. And I'm going to then clamp it for you and show you what it really looks like. So, I'm going to get the owner's manual. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up here and do all that there. I'm going to show you how to do this in real time. We're going to actually set this up. Okay? Select your mounting method. Okay. Is there another one? There's only one mounting bracket, I think. Oh. Okay, no, it's saying that you will need these. Okay. So, you're going to... Heck with this. I'll just deal with this later. It was fun while it lasted, but I've got this now, so... just kick that up there. Okay. So, you're then going to take your bracket like so. Okay. And then you're going to open up your clamp. Okay. And there is a little notch up in the bottom top. You see that? A little notch. Okay. That notch, you see that raised notch? Is going to fit in that hole at the top of your clamp. So, give yourself enough space to open it up and then clamp it down like so. Okay? So, I got enough space here. So, I don't have it, but I need to raise it a little bit. Alright? Okay. So, I got it like this. I'm good to go. Okay? I like it right about there. So, I'm going to tighten the bottom like this. Not all the way, just enough for resistance. Okay? Take your other clamp and open it up. Okay? What you want to do is you want to tighten these at the same time. Okay? See how it did that? It was too far. I couldn't. So what you got to do is just move your bracket and it'll sit. Okay? Make sure this is clamped down because most of the stuff you're going to be operating is off of the table a couple of inches. Okay? Now, this is where you want to clamp down really well. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what those are for. Let's find out. Okay. Commercial engine setup. Two engine. Yeah, guys, it doesn't say anything about that specific area up there. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about that, but let's mount this on the table. Now, one thing I want to show you is, look, there's a big old hole there, and there's a slot right here, a slit. You're going to insert it in the slit and pull so it locks. You understand that? You're going to insert it in here and slide this forward or backwards, okay? And it will lock, okay? You're going to put it in here, slide, and it will lock. All right? So, here we go. Come on. I'm not even. Okay, so it's right there. All right. Hold up. Is that what I think it is? Okay, it is. Okay, so these are going to be your little stand adjuster right here. And basically all it is it just basically pushes down on the back. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright? Right here on the bottom, you have thumb sliders. You're going to keep pushing because it's pushing the weight in the back. So now you have a good stern force, right? Now, I'm not going to slam this, but you guys understand, right? There's not a lot of resistance going on right here. Okay. So, now that you've seen the unboxing, let's move this over here so you can see more of what's going on. Okay. So, I'm going to set this up for commercial aviation because I am much of a commercial guy. I'm pretty sure I want to set the speed brake lever, which is right here in my hands. Okay. Okay. Yes, so it's going to go on the left of the words here. Okay. You're just going to... Okay, so if you look in there, there's kind of like a click clip. You can't really see it in there. You see that? There's kind of like a click clip in there. You're going to insert it so that speed brake faces you when operating it. So it's going to go like this. Oh, wow. Okay, check this out, guys. Okay, so you see this, right? Now, I put it up like this. It's at zero. It's at 0 or down, okay? Now, you're going to go past flight detent, okay? I'm sorry, you're going to go past armed, and they're going to go down to flight detent. Now, I can't push very lightly anymore, but watch this. Now, it's full down. Okay, you see that? I'm tapping, I'm tapping, I'm tapping. Okay? There's a sweet spot in there. It's kind of a tactile feel, all right? God, I love that. Oh, sorry. I just love it when stuff comes together. Okay. We are then, so I'm going to show you. I'm referencing this to set it up as a 2-engine system. I'm not going to set it up with a 4 because I'm not going to be flying the 7.4 for a while. I'm going to be focusing on the 7.3, okay? All right. So we'll be... I need to use 2. Okay. So, let me say something here real quick. Aha. Okay. So, you can rotate these. You see that? There's a number there. It says 3. You can rotate it for it to say 2. For your Boeing, if you need to. Okay? So I'm going to use it as 3. But we're going to leave it on 2 because if I rotate this, no. Put that there. I'm going to use 1. And 2. Because I'm going to be using the 7.3. Now, I could have sworn... okay, so the toga switch is only on one of them. It's only here. It's not there. You see that? I can deal with that. That's okay. So I'm going to take, not this one, this one. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yay. Okay, so, you see this, right? Okay, let me scoot it out. Okay, so I've got my speed brake right here. Matter of fact, we're going to do the flap lever right here. I want to show you, it actually has speed brake, flap detents. Okay? And to do this, it just sits in there and kind of covers it, right? It's all rubberized. Remember that, guys. Okay, so, to do this, the best way to do this is to take the bottom and kind of pull it up off of itself. All right. And the word says flap, you're going to put so it faces the outside. Okay, so one thing I want to show you is, again, on here, you don't get a tactile detent flap section. You're going to move it, and then at some point, right here, it stops. Now, for more, all the way down, just push. Like you're using auto reverse thrusters. When you come down here, and then you go down, that's what you're going to end up doing. Okay? So, I'm going to leave this one on, because I don't need it. I'm going to take this one off. Okay? So now I have 2. I'm going to stick number 2 right here. All right. Make sure the toga switch is on the left, because otherwise it's not going to work properly. All right. There you go. Okay. Reverse thrust. Disengaged. And then reverse. Okay, cool. Now that we got that set up, I'm going to take the cable and plug it in. I'm going to show you what this looks like then. It is a USB Type-C. Okay. So I'm going to stick this piece in my little desk hole so that I've got what I need for the cord. Let's see. One of these goes to my joystick. I know that. I have a military-style joystick that I've got going on. In case I want to fly, you know, combat missions. Okay. So, I am going to plug it into my piece now. I'm going to plug it into the unit here, and it goes right up top here. Okay? Right there. Now, I am then going to plug it into the back of my PC. I know I just fed it through here. Alright. Maybe it didn't go all the way through. I'm going to try it again. Where is it? Okay. Aha. This is it right here. Okay. Let's put this right. I have to figure out which microphone I need to unplug in hopes that I don't pull the wrong one. Okay. Camera down. All right. All right. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna, well, I would have to basically end this stream, guys. I am going to end up uploading it on here to show you what it looks like when it's all running and all that good stuff. So, stick around, stay tuned, and I'll get it going, alright? But this has been an unboxing with Togo Brother Sean. Hope you enjoyed it. I cannot wait to use this. Take care, guys. I'm Sean, the Togo Brother. I'm out.